I like to share some new Moria's quips that he gave me yesterday and a few additional ones early this morning. And he says that this is proverbial wisdom with twists of Zen humor. And he is encouraging us to republish Now, Zen, and Always in a new format with the poignant quips from that book with all the additional ones that he's given since. And that he would love for this to be fulfilled either next year or the next year or the next year. In accord with what our staff can actually do. Proverbial wisdom with twists of Zen humor. Joy allows the soul to transcend egoic attachment, pain, and a lack of self-esteem. I think I'll repeat these twice. Joy allows the soul to transcend egoic attachment, pain, and a lack of self-esteem. And the self is capitalized. Choose to live in a joy field of light, love, and levity. Choose to live in a joy field of light, love, and levity. When joy is present, happiness illumines your mind and sings within your soul. When joy is present, happiness illumines your mind and sings within your soul. Laughter is yogic medicine for enlightened bodhisattvas and self-realized Buddhas. Laughter is yogic medicine for enlightened bodhisattvas and self-realized Buddhas. The resplendent ones encourage all through the graces they wield and the blessings they bestow. The resplendent ones encourage all through the graces they wield and the blessings they bestow. To have the deity in mind throughout the day, lovingly decorate the creche within your heart with joyous elan. To have the deity in mind throughout the day, lovingly decorate the creche within your heart with joyous elan. Savor every moment with God, for she will extend these sacred seconds unto eternity. Savor every moment with God, for she will extend these sacred seconds unto eternity. Truth-tellers eventually evolve to be humble exemplars of holy virtues and divine light. Truth-tellers eventually evolve to be humble exemplars of holy virtues and divine light. Ingest God's will and egest its blue fire radiance unto all. Ingest God's will and egest its blue fire radiance unto all. When you are willing to change, a new light formula will be inspired upon you. When you are willing to change, a new light formula will be inspired upon you. To be honest is to be natural, and to be natural is to live in childlike wonder, love, and joy. To be honest is to be natural, and to be natural is to live in childlike wonder, love, and joy. Forget everything about yesterday that was ugly and temporal, and savor everything that is everlastingly beautiful. Forget everything about yesterday that was ugly and temporal, and savor everything that is everlastingly beautiful. Although results matter, heaven observes the love shared on your path to secure them. Although results matter, heaven observes the love shared on your path to secure them. Fortunate are those who work for spirit, who rely on heaven, and who live through love. Fortunate are those who work for spirit, who rely on heaven, and who live through love. And in honor of what was done 6 years ago during the Melchizedekian cycle that was celebrated today, let your shining example begin at dawn, crest at noon, and be fulfilled at dusk. Let your shining example begin at dawn, crest at noon, and be fulfilled at dusk. To reach the edge of infinity, meditate on light, radiate love, and jump for joy. To reach the edge of infinity, meditate on light, radiate love, and jump for joy. One of my favorites. To live is to laugh, even as to be is to love. To live is to laugh, even as to be is to love. When lugubrious problems arise, conjure up their antidotes with uproarious laughter. When lugubrious problems arise, conjure up their antidotes with uproarious laughter. Together. Moria will allow you to wield Excalibur when you have melted all inner rocky conditions. Moria will allow you to wield Excalibur when you have melted all inner rocky conditions. Remember, he pulled the sword from the stone. That was a rocky condition. To comply with divine law, master the harmonics of the will of God. To comply with divine law, master the harmonics of the will of God. To live in presence, befriend, converse with, and experience your higher self each day. To live in presence, befriend, converse with, and experience your higher self each day. Upon passing the next initiation, you may experience a new gradation of the will of God, an emanation of the wisdom of God, and a radiance of the love of God. Upon passing the next initiation, you may experience a new gradation of the will of God, an emanation of the wisdom of God, and a radiance of the love of God. Another favorite one of mine coming up. The humble have realized that the only way to go is up. The humble have realized that the only way to go is up. Have you contemplated what your inner fragrance, your soul scent, and your heart aroma are? Have you contemplated what your inner fragrance, your soul scent, and your heart aroma are? To be profound, first find your wise inner pro. To be profound, first find your wise inner pro. Glorious are the sun's rays and their ability to raise you. Glorious are the sun's rays and their ability to raise you. I am a fortune impeller. I am a fortune impeller. And he says, he could have easily said, I am a fortune propeller. He propels us to our fortune, rather than a fortune teller. I seek out the constant, coach the consecrated, and burnish the courageous. I seek out the constant, coach the consecrated, and burnish the courageous. I think that word burnish was used a few times in the service today, right? Earlier, the replay. Revelation is simply ancient truth shared in a different context and time to a new audience. Revelation is simply ancient truth shared in a different context and time to a new audience. When times get tough, the tough access the stuff to excel. When times get tough, the tough access the stuff to excel. Winning isn't everything. God is. Winning isn't everything. God is. To calm storms, invoke the gentle winds of the Holy Spirit. To calm storms, invoke the gentle winds of the Holy Spirit. The source of all life is light, and the origin of light is God. The source of all life is light, and the origin of light is God. Pretenders are usually passive-aggressive offenders. Like Jussie Smollett, although Amore didn't say that, I am. Pretenders are usually passive-aggressive offenders. All liars will one day have to transmute their tall tales and eat humble pie. God has reserved a special cafeteria in purgatory for the media. He started laughing before the last words, for the media. All liars will one day have to transmute their tall tales and eat humble pie. God has reserved a special cafeteria in purgatory for the media. Wow. So it doesn't matter what media they're from, most of them. In heaven, the only sure things are life and abundance, not death and taxes. In heaven, the only sure things are life and abundance, not death and taxes. Regard and love everyone as a reflection of your better self, and your image will always be bright. Regard and love everyone as a reflection of your better self, and your image will always be bright. The law of the One has an infinite thesis on unity, harmony, and integrity. The law of the One has an infinite thesis on unity, harmony, and integrity. Truth be told, yet better modeled. Truth be told, yet better modeled. Legions of angels equally answer the fiery fiats of heroes and the humble prayers of children. Legions of angels equally answer the fiery fiats of heroes and the humble prayers of children. Belief in God is the first step, faith the second, and trust the third. Belief in God is the first step, faith the second, and trust the third. Accept your divinity as already alive within, and then actively feel and wield its joy field and light radiance. Accept your divinity as already alive within, and then actively feel and wield its joy field and light radiance. Repel evil thoughts through Buddhic mindfulness, evil feelings through heart-centeredness, and evil actions through divine virya. Repel evil thoughts through Buddhic mindfulness, evil feelings through heart-centeredness, and evil actions through divine virya. To excel, accelerate your virtuosity. To excel, accelerate your virtuosity. To be genuine, be sincerely truthful, and lovingly authentic. To be genuine, be sincerely truthful, and lovingly authentic. The divisive raise a little hell, the hateful much more, and the nefarious a truckload. I edited what the master said because he used a different word than truckload, which I didn't think was appropriate, but so I hope it was SH apostrophe T load. So I thought, with his permission, I edited it. He was laughing. The divisive raise a little hell, the hateful much more, and the nefarious a truckload. Apologies to my truck. Be passionate in your pursuit of Christ's way, truth, and life. Be passionate in your pursuit of Christ's way, truth, and life. Next one is for Nancy Batten. Victory always serves aces, not deuces. Do you get the inner meaning of that? Victory always serves aces, not deuces. So, victory really loves unity, the one, the ace, but it's also a tennis quip, right, Nancy? He'd rather serve aces so he didn't have to go to deuce. Unity arises from harmony within, felicity without, and amity all about. Unity arises from harmony within, felicity without, and amity all about. And this one's for Christopher. The godly one's declarations always lead to interdependence with the divine. The godly one's declarations always lead to interdependence with the divine. So he didn't say dependence on the divine, because we don't want to be, quote, codependent too much. Interdependence. So it's a relationship. So those are the ones I received yesterday, and then this morning I'll read a few more. To ascend, unabatedly pursue the big fish, hook, line, and sinker. You get the quip in there? To ascend, unabatedly pursue the big fish, hook, line, and sinker. My zingers descend from heavenly impulses. My zingers descend from heavenly impulses. Retread your wheel with zeal. Retread your wheel with zeal. Better to secure the divine id than injure the human ego. Better to secure the divine id than injure the human ego. On each of my birthdays, I have a fresh spring in my step. Did I say at or on? At. At each of my birthdays, I have a fresh spring in my step. So Moria was born on April 4th. Springtime, right? The flower of God's love still produces the seed of God's will. I love this one. The flower of God's love still produces the seed of God's will. Yearn to accompany your guardian angel to her divine banquets. Yearn to accompany your guardian angel to her divine banquets. So we think of asking the angels to help us get to a higher place, but why not yearn to be with our guardian angel when she desires to eat at the banquet feast of the Lord? To learn is to yearn for wisdom and burn for truth. To learn is to yearn for wisdom and burn for truth. I release victory spirals unto the willing and ascension coils unto the intrepid. I release victory spirals unto the willing and ascension coils unto the intrepid. So these are the words of the Master Moria El, our chief. I think you can understand that humanly, I don't think I could have come up with these 50. These 50 I got in about 20 minutes. So that's about approximately, well, a little over 2 per minute. I don't think humanly anybody could write some of these that quickly and just think of them off the cuff. I mean, it had to be El Moria's mind overshining me, because I don't think I have enough human smarts to come up with these. Many of them are very Zen-like. He's saying I could say for 27, I am a fortune impeller. I'm a fortune impeller and propeller. So he impels and propels.